Okay. You like that old front kick? Okay. Next step. This time, I want you to scramble the lead. You can lead with the left leg or you lead with the right leg. Don't let me know which leg is coming. Let's watch, see what happens, okay? Try not to set a rhythm. You go, you kick. You ready, PB? All right, work time. Let's see what happens. Take your time, take your time. Your stance is getting too wide, Roddy. Too wide, too wide, too wide. Reach with the hip, reach with the hip. Your head's getting too close to him. Try not to anticipate. All right, now hold it. Now, one little adjustment. I want to see if you guys can remember this. Watch this. Face me, Pee-wee. Now, when you throw the round kick, watch Ronnie's kicks. He's a classic Korean stylist, so when he kicks, watch his knee. His knee goes out, going top to the side. Then he circles way out around like that to come in for the kick. Gives him a lot of time to read it. That's okay in an academic context like this. Now, to set him up, watch it. Just come up and block the kick, okay? Out, boom, good. Out, boom, good. So you didn't quite get the knee up in time. Now watch what I did different. Set him up. I came out with the knee, then around, twice. The third time, instead of going out, back in, outside in we call it, I bring my kick straight up like a front kick. Now don't move what? Straight up like a front kick. Right straight up towards his elbow. And then right at last minute, all I do is roll the hip. Boom! Roll the hip. You get just as much power in that kick, but it's quite a bit faster. Does everybody see the change I did? So eventually, I like all of you to learn to kick that way. Instead of going out and around with a round kick like that, sometimes I'll do that when I spar just to set him up. Then switch sides over here. So instead of going out and around with a round kick, boom. Whatever. Out and around with a round kick, boom. It comes straight up like a front kick. And right at the last minute, just roll the hip, boom. Cut it in. And you hit just as hard that way as the other way. Does it make sense, folks? Now, in cardio classes, I have people come out and around because we're not that combat oriented. And I'm trying to get them to work their hip flexors and the abductors over here. So that's good exercise, as long as they get the knee above the knee above the waistline. But now for combat, we make the adjustments. Does that make sense? That's why you guys doing your cardio classes, be real careful if you're real black belts or doing the cardio classes, they don't start getting sloppy. And if you give out the real combat aspects, like for example, when you throw the kick, of course it doesn't matter in a cardio class if my head stays right between the shoulders, but when you start sparring, folks, I want your head moving when you kick. Cardio class, you can kick, don't recover fast. Too much hand time on the end technique, so what? But when you're sparring, when you kick, like he's blocking my cut kick, boom, I'm gonna recover it fast because I know he's come back with a counter kick or a counter punch. So I work on R&R. Release, boom, recover. It's important in combat. That's called your timing speed. So everybody start to get a sense of the bad habits. Okay? And why protect your chest when you kick it? No one's going to hit you here. So what's he going to hit? Okay. Go midsection, the head. So I'm going to protect the head while I'm going in the kick. Everybody see what I'm doing?